Friday, and we will be happy to assist you. Feel free to leave a message, including your name and phone number, and we will return your call as soon as possible. You can also place your order on our website at www.visitcalifornia.com/CVG. Thank you and have a great day. Begin speaking after the tone, then hang up when you are finished, or press any key for further options.
Hey guys, this is Russell Brevard. Yeah, we got cut off last time. I mean, I don't think I need an introduction or anything. You probably know who I am, but anyway, where we left off, me and Steuben, we was going to race. Let me get my glasses. I can't even see. I can't see this phone. I tell you what, look at that. This technology. Does my number pop up when I call you guys? I don't know. I'm not sure what my number is, but I think it shows up. Maybe if you guys could call me back at your earliest convenience. But anyway, me and Steuben, we was about to get involved in a Segway race, which I talked about. I think we talked about that. And you know what? It turned out it wasn't really that exciting, because apparently them Segways are designed to just go at the same speed no matter how hard you push on them. Because I like pushing that thing as hard as I could, and it was just like same speed, you know. It wasn't doing nothing. And Steuben was doing the same old thing. He was like and we was just like side by side, you know, 2 by 2, and we were just not making. Nobody was beating the other one, but old Steuben, he got excited. He's like, I'm going to beat this guy in the race, you know. He's, woo! I'm Steuben, I want to win this race, you know. I'm going to win this Segway race.
Press R, the 7 key to review your message. D, the 3 key to discard your message and record over. A, the 2 key to append to your message and continue recording.
Oh, good day.
Please append to your message after the tone. Press any key when you are done.
Okay, but anyway, Steuben like, whee, you know, and he tried to press down that thing really hard. And he's pressing forward, he's like leaning way forward, like straining himself, like, and that thing's still going the same speed. But I was like, look out, Steuben, you know, the edge of the Grand Canyon is coming up. We about to got to take a curve, and you kind of got to lean that thing a little bit like that, like that. But old Steuben, he was so excited that he was picking up a little bit of speed. I don't, you know, and his left wheel just went over the edge of that thing. I tell you what, boy, he was like, on the Grand Canyon, he was like way up here. He was like, ka-toom, ka-toosh, ka-boom, cha-chee, boom. And then later on we hear this, you know, because he had crashed into the Colorado River apparently. And we was like, I'll tell you what, we was like this, we crawled up on there. We was like peering over the edge. We was like, Steuben, you okay, Steuben? And we didn't see nothing. I'll tell you what, we didn't see nothing. I was pretty worried at this point. Like, oh God, Steuben, something seriously bad could have happened to him, Steuben. And my cousin stood up and he's like, there he is down there. He saw him down there. So we got, I tell you what, we get back around here. We got on them donkeys. Got in them donkeys. We walked down there. It was like kind of like this. It was real slow like this, you know. We're sitting on them donkeys like that. And they turn around and go, okay, kind of had a zigzag because it's real steep. Get down at the bottom of that Grand Canyon, you know. And we got down to the bottom, found old Steuben down there, picked him up, and like, hey, Steuben, you know. He's like, oh, I'm Steuben, you know. And he's like, okay. He was okay, you know. He was just a bit startled. But I tell you what, we took him up, back up to the top, back up to the edge around there, you know. And we was like, man, Steuben, that was a close one. You could have been seriously injured. Like, people have been killed falling off the Grand Canyon. I think Evel Knievel might have been killed doing that. I don't know, maybe not. I have to check me on that one. Google that, but anyway, Steuben was okay, and I tell you what. The thing is, Steuben had jammed his toe on one of the rocks on the way down, and it had become inverted, and so I know all about that, you know, because I got a overactive bladder. I'm from Vermont, but I tell you what, I was like, I took little old Steuben by the side, and where'd he go? Oh, there he was like, I was like, you know what, Steuben, I tell you what, I will be your inverted toe sponsored. I will guide you through this journey, because I know what it's like to live with an inverted toe. And he was like, well, you know, I'll do it. That's all he said. He just said, I'll do it. But anyway, we got out of the Grand Canyon and we hauled ass across California. We stopped at a Motel 6, and we stopped there. We put little old Steuben up in bed, and with his toe, you know, he was tired. And anyway, he was laying there. He was like, "Oh, my toe hurt," you know. And we worked on it a little bit. We put some salve on it. But Steuben was, you know, he was okay, you know. But the next day we got up and ate breakfast. We got into that Tanacon in Anaheim. We got in there, and I tell you what, boy, we could not get in the door. There were people just packed up in the streets and stuff, and we was confused. We was like, hey, we got tickets, and then they're like, so what? Everybody else got tickets too. You can't get in there at Tanacon. And I was like, yeah, but we paid lots of money for these tickets, you know. And I was like, well, you know, old Tana says they've sold too many tickets or something. And I was like, well, I mean, we paid good money for them things, you know. And I was like, well, you know, you should let me in there. And all these people outside with no food and water and stuff.
Press R, the 7 key, to review your message. D, the 3 key, to discard your message and record over. A, the 2 key, to append to your message and continue recording. U, the 8 key, to make your message urgent.
I didn't know there was an option to append and continue recording. All right then. But we was at Tanacon, standing outside there, and there was all kinds of people out there, you know, and it was like, oh, Steuben was so excited, you know, his little old head was bobbing with his toe. He could have bobbed as well on this side with his inverted toe. But he was like, kind of like that, a little sideways. He's like, taking W, taking W, taking W, taking W. But, you know, his timing's still a little off. It's worse now that he's got that inverted toe. But, you know, I'm going to walk him through that. I think he's going to be okay. But I tell you what, we stood out there and we was hungry because we hadn't eaten anything for like 14 hours since the Motel 6. And these other girls were like, we haven't eaten anything for 6 hours. And I was like, well, God dang it, man. Me and Steuben, I don't even know if we've eaten anything for like 14 hours or nothing, you know. And we ate that continental breakfast, which I don't even know if you consider that food. There's like a little, I don't know if you guys have ever had that, but there's like a little egg about yay big, and it's kind of square. I think it's just shaped like that. I don't think the egg comes out of the chicken like that. I think it's just shaped like that from some kind of manufacturing process. But anyway, the egg is like right there, and you get that egg out of a little toaster thing and you put it on some toast, and you're like, oh, I'm not sure if that's a real egg. But sometimes they have these little waffle machines. They're like, you take the little cup and you put the waffle batter, you flip the little lever, you put the waffle batter in the cup, and it fills in the cup, and you got to be careful because it'll spill over. but it fills up that cup, and it's supposed to be the exact amount to fill out that cup, I think, when you pull that lever. But you flip open the waffle maker, and you pour that in there, like that, you know, just like that. You pour it upside down until it come out the cup and the thing, and you close it, and the timer starts. I tell you what, the little timer starts, and you sit there, man, them waffles look pretty good. Steuben likes waffles, you know. He don't like it as much as Elvis Presley's Memphis, but he liked them waffles. What they actually have pretty good waffles at Elvis Presley's Memphis, although, you know, I don't know. I have an overactive bladder, but anyway, you let them things cook for a while, and you flip it over, and you let it cook for a little while more, and things pretty good. They come out pretty good. But anyways, I tell you what, God dang it, man, those things are pretty good. I don't know if you guys have ever had those. You know, they've got bacon there too usually, but that bacon's pretty soggy. I'm like, ew, that's like Canadian or something. That's all soggy and stuff. That tastes kind of like soggy ham or something. That ain't bacon, you know. I'm a little confused. And anyway, I don't mean to ramble. Sometimes I ramble, but you know, this thing is all about Tanacon, and I'm kind of pissed off because we never even got into Tanacon, you know. We never even got in there, and we was standing outside, and we was pretty hungry, and Steuben was waiting for her performance of that song, because, you know, he gets excited. He gets his little head bobbing up and down like that, but he's like, I'm taking W, I'm taking W. You know, he gets excited. We talked about that, but anyway, if you guys, I think you guys are probably the ones that are supposed to give me a refund, because you're California, right? I mean, you have Anaheim. You guys own that, right? I mean, you guys are the... Do you have a mayor or something? Isn't your mayor like Arnold Schwarzenegger or something? He's like the mayor of California. He's like, I see you guys, Charlie. You know, I do pretty good Arnold Schwarzenegger. But you guys, I tell you what, you guys, oh man, I'm just so frustrated right now because little old Steuben couldn't see Tana, and he was just, because Steuben, I tell you what, Steuben is kind of a little upstart YouTuber himself. If you look him up, alright, I think we've about covered it. I think we're going to record that one. I mean,
I don't understand that command. Press R, the 7 key, to review your message.